Hi there, everybody. It's Mrs. Ortiz, and we are working on Objective 4 notes for Algebra 2 for Unit 2. And this is operations with functions. So use those keywords, operations with functions, and either make a prediction or write down what you know about operations of functions for the essential question. So go ahead and pause the video and do that right now. Okay, so when we talk about operations with functions, we are talking about the main four functions. So that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, and a function, remember, is just an equation that does a job on an input in order to get an output. So when we look at these directions, it says, given the four functions above, and we're talking about the four functions in this box, okay, perform the indicated operations. Now remember that functions don't have to just be f of x. So you can see in this box that we've got the function f of x, we've got a function g of x, we've got a function h of x, and a function of j of x. And the reason that those have four different names is so that we can tell them apart when we talk about them, right? F of x is equal to 6x, whereas h of x is equal to x plus 1. So when we look at the operations with these functions, this is really just as simple as what does it tell you to do with the two functions. So for number one, this says f times h of x, and this is the same as saying f of x times h of x. So what we're going to do is we're going to substitute in for f of x. Well, f of x is equal to 6x. And we're going to times that by the function h of x. And h of x is the function x plus 1. Okay, so we plug in the actual expressions for those functions, and then we're going to just simplify. So in this case, we need to distribute. 6x times x is 6x squared, and 6x times 1 is 6x. So the function f times h of x is equal to 6x squared plus 6x. Okay? And number two, this one asks us to subtract g minus j of x. And that is the same. You can rewrite that as g of x minus j of x. It means the same thing. Okay? So it's just another notation for subtracting g of x and j of x. And so for g of x, we're going to substitute in the whole expression. G of x is 2x cubed minus 5x minus 10. And for j of x, we need to be very careful that we subtract that whole expression, the whole function, which is x cubed minus 12x squared. So we need to make sure that we are protecting these functions by putting them in parentheses. Okay, if you want to put both of them in parentheses, there's no harm in that. All right, in order to subtract these, we need to distribute a negative. So we've got 2x cubed minus 5x minus 10 minus x cubed plus 12x squared, and then we're going to combine like terms. 2x cubed minus an x cubed is 1x cubed. And we only have one x squared term, so plus 12x squared, minus 5x for our linear term, minus 10. And that is the function g minus j of x, which simplifies to x cubed plus 12x squared minus 5x minus 10. Okay, if you need to see that for a minute, go ahead and pause here because I am going to erase. Okay, in example number 3, the function is g plus h of x, which is the same as g of x plus h of x. All right, so we're going to take the function g of x, and to protect it, we'll put it in parentheses, 2x cubed minus 5x minus 10 plus h of x, and to protect it, we'll put it in parentheses, x plus 1 for h of x. So all I'm doing is substituting in the expressions for my g of x and my h of x with an addition sign in between. So we're going to go ahead and combine like terms because we don't have anything to distribute. So we've got a 2x cubed We have a negative 5x plus an x is negative 4x's. And we've got negative 10 plus 1 is negative 9. Nothing else combines. So our function g plus h of x is equal to that expression. 2x cubed minus 4x minus 9. Okay, for number 4, we are going to divide. So in number 4, we're going to take f of x divided by h of x. So for f of x, we're going to substitute in a 6x. And for h of x, we're going to substitute in an x plus 1. Now, if you are dividing, you are looking to simplify common factors. And there are no common factors here. So that is the expression f of x divided by h of x. Okay, so be careful. Do not cross out the x's there. That would not be a legitimate simplification. So that is, in a nutshell, how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide functions. Okay, so go ahead and take a minute and answer the essential question. How do we perform operations with functions? We add, subtract, multiply, and divide. With expressions from the functions. And for today's reflection question, the question I am asking you to answer is, what is another operation you could use on functions? So outside of add, subtract, multiply, and divide, can you think of something else that you think we could do to functions? Have a great day. Bye.